Hey Dimers, Tricky Timer here, and today we are going to review the product, as I said, the Amazon Basics tripod, 60 inches. This was the box that we got it in. First, let's get it open. And this is the packaging. Let's keep that aside. Plastic covering. Extra protection, of course. So this is the carry bag that it comes along with in case you're taking it outdoors. Let's unzip it. So this is our product, the tripod. It doesn't come with any instruction. This was all the packaging there was in it, and you don't need it. It's pretty easy assembled. Like you just saw, I opened it up. This is the first level. This is the height for you to see at the start. Okay, it has two levels of height increasing legs, so that's one lock and the second. So you can lock them back up in place. Same way for all the three sides. So this is now the official height after both the legs levels are up. So if you notice, there is the levels. That bubble in the center shows you where your balance is. So when it stands straight, you can see that the level is absolutely in the center. Alright. This is where your camera goes. So to detach it, you pull it open. You see that there's a lock system in place with which you can't close it. As soon as you place the camera, it closes by itself. This is the stand on which you can fix your DSLRs. I will show you how to get that done as well. So once it's locked, you can lock it in place. So here also there is a level which will show you the balance of it. Alright. Put that back in place. Now I'll show you this. So you can unscrew, this is another feature. You can unscrew this. And the holder. And these two are interchangeable. So when it's originally packed, it comes in this. You can move it up here so that you can get a better angle vertically. All the way down to all the way up, 180 degrees. Let's fix that back in place. Alright. So far I've covered the legs at two levels. I've covered the detachable holder. Alright, and the vertical zoom. Now I'll show you about the horizontal zoom. So at the side, let's just loosen this up so it holds. Alright, so if you see, this rotates 360 degrees horizontally. Alright, let's stop playing with that now. Okay, and like I said, this is supposed to be 60 inches, so this is where you get the extra 16 inches. First, let's loosen this. Turning it anti-clockwise. Alright. Then the level. You take the level and turn it clockwise. So that gives you an extra 16 inches. Alright. And then you tighten this back, hold it in place. So you turn that clockwise. Once you do that, the camera stays in place, it won't go down. Alright, so the same feature stays the same. You can move it horizontally, you can move it vertically, 180 degrees vertically and 360 degrees. Besides that, you've got a hook where you can keep your accessories, and you can also Unscrew this. I'll tell you the benefit of that as well. So you turn it clockwise. Alright. Once you get this out, the benefit is you can stretch it up a few more inches. Since if you notice, it was straight earlier. Spread it out, shell it in place. Now you can get an extra few inches on the top. It raises its total height to 16 inches. You can just keep this over here. So this is the 60 inches Amazon basic tripod. Alright, so that was all about the height. Now let's get into some of the features. I'll just keep this aside for now. I'll lower this so you get a better look at the features. Hold on a second. Let's loosen this back up. Get that down. Awesome. And tighten it right back up. Alright. So the other very distinct feature is you can move the camera sideways. Now I'll show you how this is useful by actually fitting the DSLR that we have, the Nikon D3100. So the standard fitting that goes to it. So let me detach it and show you. So the standard hole goes at the bottom of the DSLR. Once the fitting is done, you can see that the cover is placed. This lock system which I had showed you earlier is in play. Once you place this in, the lock system is gone and you lock it right back. That has locked a camera in place. Alright, I've already taken the lens off and switched it on. Alright, so this is the camera from all the angles. Like I said, you can zoom it all the way. So that's the benefit. It's locked in place. If you want to keep it still in one place, there's this lever. So once you lock this in place, you won't be able to move it horizontally anymore. You can only move it vertically. So this would be mainly good when you're taking your YouTube videos like we are right now. Just to hold it in place and take the videos. Like I said, it goes up and down both the ways. So just so I've already covered all the features of this, but I'll let you know them in pros and cons format. So the first thing, like I said, 60 inches, which is a very good considerable height. You can take a good angle from the top, from the bottom. You can turn it a whole 360 degrees. One second, I'll loosen this lock and show you. Okay, so the whole 360 degrees, you've got level on both the stand as well as the camera fitting. So you can see the levels of both. Alright, there's also the quick release that I mentioned, and the fact that you can take photos sideways, like I showed you. So those are the pros. Also, it's very lightweight since it's made of aluminium, very durable, easy fitting. There's no hard instructions whatsoever to all of this. But the cons, so that is also part of the con. Since it's lightweight, it is not the best tripod to use outdoors. That would be one main disadvantage. Also, if you look back at the fitting, so over here you can move this. Like I said, there was the benefit of moving it horizontally and vertically, but you can't move it at different angles, at a 3D level angle. That is what this lacks. There are better tripods which can give you better curved angles. You can just take a standard turn at this. You can't move it the other way. You can't get a better angle at this. That is the only distinct disadvantage I see of this, but this otherwise overall is the best entry level you can get. You can lightweight, I've mentioned all the features, 60 inches, this is a pretty decent high level camera by Amazon itself. It's rated third on their most selling tripods as well. And standard fitting. for all the cameras. So simply great. I've used it to make the first video which we had put up last week, if I'm not mistaken. It's the next video about the tripod itself, which we bought for making the video. So basically that is all you need to know about this tripod, and I would recommend going for it. We got it at 1399. Currently I think the price is 1499, so it fluctuates about 100, 200 up down. Of course you can keep checking out DD. You might get the best offers. Whenever it drops, you'll find it here. So that is it. I'll just deassemble it for you, and then we shall conclude our video. So I'll show you how to close it all back. I'll keep the DSLR on the side. Alright. Okay. This is closed all the way. So just need to take this back. The lock system. See? So it's very easy to use. Turn it anti-clockwise, put it back in place. Alright. Close it. Back to its standard wrapping position. We'll put it back into its black bag case that it comes with. So as you notice, it's all very easy to take around, carry around, but like I said, lightweight. You might not get the best, you stand with, it's pretty level, so getting a better grip using it outdoors, it's not really recommended since it's also light, so the wind could blow it off as well. Based on terrains, you might not be able to use it with better angles, even though it gives you quite a good flexibility of angles. And back in the box. So this was the unboxing, and we've used this just about one video so far, so not much of a review after supposedly 3 days of using this, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm pretty sure it'll last us all the way, and of course you will know because we are planning to make quite a few videos in the future. So if you do like our unboxing, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, you'll be right here. Cheers!